Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today we're making a card using the Banter, which is a retiring stamp set from Stampin' Up. If you'd like to purchase this or any of the stuff that I will show you today, you can shop online 24/7 at my shop down below. It's in the description box. It's TT.Scraps.stampinup.net, and the retiring products are first come, first serve, and once they're gone, they're gone. So if you are interested in any of the things that I show you that are retiring, including the stamp set and the banner punch, which looks like this, I would suggest that you go ahead and start shopping today. So I also have a Hostess code down below, which if you put that in, I'm going to draw a hostess, a mystery hostess at the end of the month that will be able to have all of the Hostess benefits, including free product. So that could be you. Just be sure to put the Hostess code in when you're ordering. This is going to be the second card of my 3-card series that I like to do every week with one stamp set. So this week it's the Banter stamp set, and I'm going to make 3 different cards on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is the Wednesday card, and I'm posting them at noon. Hopefully that's a good time. I'd like to know you guys' comments, see what you guys think about things, if you're liking the stamp sets, and if there's a stamp set that you'd like for me to use, let me know. I will not be purchasing any more of the retired stamp sets, so if I don't have it, I will have to try to use something else. Or and then I will be purchasing some of the new stamp sets when they come out, and they will be available on June 1st. As a demonstrator, I am allowed to pre-order, so I will be able to get a few of those before you guys will, which is another benefit of being a demonstrator. So if you guys would like to do that, I'd also love to have you on my team. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I like to show you guys different cards so that you guys have an idea of some of the fun ways that you can use the stamp sets and kind of, I don't know, help your creative juices flow. So this helps mine as well. I am going to use Blushing Bride for this card, and this is a piece of 8.5 by 11 that I cut in half at 4 1/4. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. I'm folding it in half. So I cut the piece of cardstock in half, and then I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to use my bone folder, which I absolutely adore and would highly recommend everyone have a bone folder. And it just makes the crease line so nice, and it looks very professional and easy to do. And when you lay a card down using the bone folder, it lays down nicely and such. If you lay down a card without using the bone folder, this might not be a good example, but we'll see how this goes. Yes, it works actually just fine. I thought it might not because it's smaller and it wouldn't be as heavy. But see, without the bone folder, and if I'm just folding it, it raises up like that. With the bone folder, it does not. So let me demonstrate. Using my bone folder, it lays flat. Isn't that awesome? Love the bone folder. Highly recommend everyone have a bone folder. So we're going to take this card, or this Blushing Bride is going to be our base, and then we're going to line it with just a piece of Whisper White, and this Whisper White is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, so it just leaves a little border around, and this is called an A2 sized card. And I'm going to do a technique with these misters that are available, 2 for $3, I believe, in our store, which is a fabulous price. And I've already started, but I haven't finished. I'm going to put re-inker in here, so I just unscrew the top. And this is Blushing Bride. This is a scrap piece of paper. And this is Blushing Bride re-inker. This is another great way to use your re-inker. And you just put a few drops in this with water to get the color that you want. And I already had about 3 or 4 drops in there. I added about 3 or 4 more. And then I'm putting my lid on, and then I will shake it up. And then this is a scrap piece of paper, so I'm just going to spritz it on here to see if it's the color I want, or if I want it a little darker, I can add some more. think I might add some more. And this is not Whisper white cardstock. That's why it's getting so wet. I'm going to add just a little bit more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more drops. Oh, that one wants to come out. So 5.5 more drops. I just put the lid on because I don't want it to get on me. I probably didn't need that, but that's okay. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's more the color I was looking for. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to spray on my piece of Whisper white cardstock just to give it some fun. And I'm just going to kind of spray in this corner. And you might even want to use, like, I don't know, something underneath it. I'm going to use a catalog. Here comes my Jambo. What if he stepped right in that pad of ink? That would be hilarious. So hopefully you guys can still see this. Jambo, come on, baby. He doesn't usually do that. So I'm just kind of spritzing it in this corner. Just kind of random. I'm going to let it dry. Hi, baby. Mommy loves you. Yes, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you very, very much. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. I kind of like how that looks. I might want a little bit more right in this corner, so I'm just going to spritz. And now I'm going to be done with that, so I'm going to put that up. But it does come with 2. I just filled this one with water, but I haven't put any re-inker in that one yet because I don't know what color to make it. And we'll let that dry a little bit. I could take my, and maybe I will, my little heat gun and dry it a little bit. All right, now it's perfectly dry. I'll get rid of this. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. And I like to use my ATG gun, but you could use snail or whatever. And I'm going to put 4 strips on. Sometimes I only put 2 strips, you guys will notice. But when I have a dimensional or something on it, I do like to use a little bit more. And I'm even putting a little piece in the middle, just because I want to make sure that that does stick. And I've never had any problem with any of them lifting up. Just, you know, what can I say? So then I'm going to take another piece of Whisper white cardstock. This is just, obviously it's scrap. I'll cut that off so that it's not too distracting. And I can put this away for a minute. I'm going to take my stamps and I'm going to get my Misty. I'm going to situate this in the bottom corner. And I'm going to use this striped one. Actually, I think I'll use all of these flags. And I'm going to use the Blushing Bride ink pad and just ink this up. And I'm going to kind of get it a lot inky. There we go. And then I will use this one. I put this one down. Actually, I think if I did it this way, it would be easier when I'm punching it out. I'm going to use the Watermelon Wonder on this one. And then that last one, I will use the Blushing Bride again. Oh. Crazy. It actually may be time for me to go ahead and re-ink this to make it a little juicier. Let me teach you how to do that if you don't know. You just take the re-inker and you just spread it out on your ink pad, and you want to go a couple of ways so that it'll get soaked in there pretty good. And there we go. That's all you need to do. Now the next time I use this, it'll be a lot juicier. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off. And I need another piece of Blushing Bride, I've decided. Let's see, where are you? Blushing Bride, Blushing Bride, Blushing Bride. Do I have any scraps? I do, yay! So I'm going to take a little piece of scrap of this, and I think I'll cut it at the, let's see, the 1/2 inch mark. And then I'll take another one and I'll cut it at the inch, no, 3/4 of an inch mark. Put my little happy scrappy back in there. And I'm going to take my Banter punch and I'm going to punch these guys out. Excuse me. And sometimes when you're punching, you have to play with the set a little bit to get them to fit in there just right. Oh, this is what I need, this side. I had some yogurt and my cat is finishing it off. That's what you hear, that sound. It was good yogurt. He thinks so too, apparently. Okay, now I'm going to take, I want to see how big these are. Do I want this one or this one? I think I want this one. I'm going to take this one. Oh, it doesn't fit, so I will take this one, the 1/2 inch piece, and put it into this Banter punch so that I can punch the little tab out of this. And then I think I'm going to do it with this one as well. And to do this, a good way and an easy way is to just go up however far you want the tab to be, and then go from the corner to the top of that, and then from the corner to the top of that. And then it gives you a nice even punch. And I'm going to trim this off about there. And then I'm going to take this Watermelon Wonder and I'm just going to do the edges a little bit. Heck, I'm just going to do the whole thing a little bit like this because it's kind of fun. There we go. Just to give it a little different look, but still in the same pink family. And then I'm going to cut this one. Am I in your way, Jambo? So now I'll bring my card back. And I have this Blushing Bride Thick Baker's Twine. And I'm just going to use some of this. I don't even know how much. About that much. What is that? Maybe a couple feet? Well, I'd say it's about 18 inches. And then I'm going to take a glue dot. And I'm going to put it close to the edge of this Baker's Twine. And then I'm going to put that around here. And then I'm just going to kind of swirl this around. And I'm going to take another glue dot and just kind of lay this down here. And then lay the twine over it. And I'll do that again. I'm just kind of trying to make a messy look, I guess. I don't know, I might even try to make it a little thinner. I think I'll bring in another glue dot here. Now everyone says not to use your hands when you're doing glue dots, so don't pay attention to what I do sometimes. My hands are my best tools, man. Okay, there we go. And I think that that's good for those. I think. Now, what I'm going to do is try to just make this look cool by putting these guys down haphazardly with dimensionals. Like I think I'll put one here. I'm putting these big ones in the back. I guess I could put a couple glue dots or a couple dimensionals on these longer pieces. That's stuck on my fingernail. Oh no. There we go. Oh, play it again, Sam. There we go. So I'm just putting these dimensionals on the backs of my banners that I have already stamped and cut out. And I want the Watermelon Wonder one in the middle. There, isn't that cool with just a little I don't know, it has the mist on there, and then it has the different colors and the different, I don't know, ideas. It's just kind of fun to me, I think. I like it. And now I'm going to put a few rhinestones around. And I do have a rhinestone dropper thing, but oh well. There, that's kind of fun. I kind of like it. That's really kind of cute. I'm liking this. So that's just a different card that, you know, and you could put a sentiment here if you wanted to. What sentiments come with? Love you, cute baby, just for you. Thank you. You're the best. Happy day. I don't know. You want to put a sentiment on there? Maybe you're the best. I don't know. You don't even have to put a sentiment on there if you don't want to, but lots of times I'll leave cards without sentiments and then I'll put one on before I give it or whatever, because if I wanted this to be a birthday card, I can make it into a birthday card, or if I wanted this to be a baby card, I could put cute baby. Let's see. You're the best. You're the best. You the best. And these could go in there. I really don't think I want to put a sentiment. I am second guessing it the whole way, so I'm just not going to do it. I kind of like it just like that, and then it could be a card for anything. And it doesn't even have to say anything. You could just write your little note on the inside and be done. But I think it's really cool. So there you go. There's another alternative kind of a card. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.